Hello and welcome to Read Tunes Reviews. Today I will be ranking and reviewing every single cartoon beatbox battle beatbox. However though, I don't think S, A, B, C, and D are enough tiers for me to rank this. So we are going to be adding E and F, just to make things a bit clearer. So let's start with the first beatbox, Mickey Mouse, the original, versus SpongeBob, the original. I'm just going to do them together. They're both E tier. Mickey Mouse's is weaker, though, I think. SpongeBob has more going for it, even though, in my opinion, it doesn't sound like SpongeBob. At least the scratching it at the end was, somewhat mediocre. But for this being the first episode, I was very much impressed. Now we got the remasters. Mickey Mouse Remaster versus SpongeBob Remaster. Mickey Mouse's is D tier. I'm going to be the only person to say this, but Mickey's rhythms are terrible in this one. The auto-tune is loaded to the brim with it, and I just don't enjoy this beatbox at all. I thought it was better, though, with the animation added to it in the Episode 1 remaster, though. Now we got SpongeBob. SpongeBob is A tier. I love this beatbox. It's my favorite SpongeBob beatbox out of the three. And I know there's only three, but this one is clearly the best in my eyes. It's so good, the rhythms are catchy, the flow of the beatbox is great. I eat this one up. Now we got episode 2, Pikachu versus Groot. I'm just going to do them together. Some people say they're F tier, and what do I say to that? No, they're C tier in my opinion. Well, yeah. Groot is better, in my opinion, just by the teensiest bit. But I thought that a few days ago. But now, re-listening to them, I think Pikachu was the winner. Call me crazy, but Pikachu's beatbox was just the slightest bit better than Groot's. Groot still showed us how to scratch it at the end, which was great, but I think Pikachu won this one. However, though, in the remasters case, Pikachu bombs, Groot soars. Groot's round 2 beatbox is A tier. I mean, it's technically a round 2 beatbox, because it's the second one, but we'll just call it the remaster. This one is great. Groot does so good, and the fact that it doesn't sound like Gangnam Style is what makes it great. However, though, it's very bad. I'm just going to say it. It sounds terrible. You can't even tell that it's Pikachu talking. It just sounds like Verbal Ace's beatboxing with Pikachu voice over it. Now we got episode 3, Pennywise versus the Joker. Pennywise is an odd one. He gets E tier, while Joker also gets E tier. I am very conflicted on who wins this beatbox. I mean, on one hand, Pennywise has rhythm. That's not something you can say about the Joker. But the Joker has roasts, and that's not something you can say about Pennywise. So this one's very close for me, but I have to give the original winner to Pennywise. Now we got the remasters. Now, I used to think Pennywise's remaster was S tier, but re-listening to it, it's a bit too auto-tuned. I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's only B tier for me. And then the Joker one, I hated at the time. I thought it was D tier. But no, it's actually better than the Pennywise remaster. Just by a bit. Both of them were really, really good and a step up from the E tier beatboxes we had before. So I have to give them a congratulations for that. Now, we got episode 4, Patrick versus Goofy. This episode is kind of good, but kind of bad at the same time. Patrick's is B tier. This beatbox is just good. I mean, the is still very hard for me to do quickly. And that's the main reason it's up here. Because everything else is just, he makes me wanna puke. That's about it. I really don't think it's that good, but it is definitely a good beatbox. Now, though, we got Goofy. This is F tier. Out of everyone in the whole series, Goofy is my least favorite one to listen to. Both of his beatboxes, I'm just going to say it, the remaster is worse than the original, and the remaster is my least favorite beatbox in the whole series. It's so ear bleeding. I don't get how Verbalace made these two beatboxes and then also made these. Now, the Patrick remaster is quite good, actually. It's kind of like the last one, but longer, so I'm just going to put it right in front of it. That's not saying much, but I do enjoy the beatbox. Now we got Deadpool versus Deadshot. Deadpool's original is B tier. I really like this one. His rapping is amazing and his rhythm is great, so it's a super enjoyable beatbox. However, after listening to it for some time, it's not as A tier as I used to think it would be, so it's just a high B tier. Really good Deadpool. Now we got his opponent, Deadshot. Yeah, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It just goes right behind Deadpool for me. I really enjoyed the beatbox, and the end where he does the with the bullets, I can't even do that one with my mouth. That's the one thing out of all of these beatboxes I haven't learned to do. Now we got the Cyborg versus Terminator episodes. Don't worry, I'll get to the Deadpool and Deadshot remasters in a second. No, I'm just going to say it. Deadpool's is right there, Deadshot's is right there. They're the same thing but with music, so it really doesn't add that much. So now we got Cyborg versus Terminator remaster. Now, this is what I think of this episode. First off, I want to change something. Joker's is better than Deadshot. That's just my opinion. And it's probably better than Deadpool, too. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it right there. So, Cyborg versus Terminator is an odd one. I hate Cyborg's beatboxes. They're F tier. They're so annoying to listen to, and neither of them I really enjoyed. However, though, the Terminator is a bit different. His first one was only C tier. I didn't think that much of it. Now, his remaster is B tier. I really like Terminator. He's clearly the better one between Cyborg. So if this was a real episode, I would vote for the Terminator. However, though, people have been thinking that Cyborg's better, which I am just appalled by. I get it, everyone can have their own opinions, but I'm just shocked by that. So now, we got episode 6, Black Panther versus Batman. Being real with you, Black Panther's isn't that good. It's only high C. Lots of people say it's the best beatbox in the series, which is pretty shocking, actually. I think Batman had the better beatbox, just by a bit. He's B tier. You know, B tier for Batman. This one is so great, and the one thing holding it back from being A is Robin. Robin is ear bleeding, and that's why I think the Black Panther won this beatbox. Now we got episode 7. Thanos versus Darkseid. Thanos, I'm just going to say it, is S tier. He's the first S tier of the day. This one is so good. The scratching it, the bass is so good. I love it. I listen to it every day. It's just great. However, though, Darkseid, on the other hand, is D tier. It's D for Darkseid. Darkseid is okay. Some people think it's A, which I find shocking. It's just D. I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's kind of just there. So now we got the final round of round 1, Mario versus Sonic. Mario is getting A tier. I love this beatbox. However, though, there's one problem with Mario holding me back from putting it in S tier. You can't tell what Mario's saying. That's a complete problem that puts it behind SpongeBob and Groot. However, though, the Sonic one is also S tier. This beatbox is so good, and when he goes supersonic, I'm just out of my seat dancing to this beatbox. So now we're in round 2. Round 2 has stronger beatboxes, in my opinion. SpongeBob, round 2, is B tier. This one's pretty good. I enjoy it. He does that, I'm a goofy gooper. You're a party pooper. There's a lot of potty humor, but that makes sense. It's SpongeBob, guys. Same thing with Deadpool having potty humor. However, though, Deadpool's roast actually makes sense, because sponges do poop out of their holes and eat the same way where the poop goes out. Even though that sounds super wrong, it's actually a true fact. So that's why I think Deadpool won this beatbox over SpongeBob. And that's why he did win this beatbox over SpongeBob. Now we have Thanos versus Patrick. Patrick is B tier. I don't care for this one. It's okay. It's good. It's simple. However, though, Thanos, this is my least favorite beatbox in round 3. It sounds so weak and empty, and I don't even understand how this was the same person who did this. I understand why Thanos lost this battle to Patrick, which is still very shocking. Now we got Groot versus Pennywise. Pennywise, I'm just going to say it, it's S tier. I love this beatbox. It's so creepy. And when he shows you how to scratch it in clown form, it's just phenomenal. And I think he did deserve to beat Groot. However, Groot is just B tier. It's a good beatbox. That's about it. It's good. I like it. However, though, it's not his weakest one. But it's not bad either. It's just B. Simple. Good. Now we got the 4th battle of round 2, Sonic versus Black Panther. Sonic's is A tier. I love this beatbox. It's so good. And Sonic's rhythm and flow is phenomenal in this beatbox. He really does good at roasting Black Panther, and the music goes good with his beatboxing. The werewolf, I think, should have gone longer. The werehog was really good, so yeah. And now the Black Panther is S tier. I love this beatbox. It is so good. But I think if I'm going to put this in S tier, I'm actually going to have to move it back to A tier, because it is not as good as this SpongeBob one. The Backstreet Boys beatbox that Black Panther did was just phenomenal, and it's easily my favorite beatbox Black Panther has ever done. Now we have round 3. Has 3 great performances and 1 very weak one. So now we got Patrick. Patrick's is S tier. I love this beatbox. It might be my favorite one in the whole series. I'm not going to lie to you. This one is so good. It's just amazing, phenomenal, perfect. Well, Pennywise's is A tier. I really, really do like Pennywise's round 3. It seems creepy and entertaining, and I really like it. The SpongeBob zombies are all terrifying and make the beatbox scarier than it was meant to be. Now we got Black Panther versus Deadpool. Black Panther is D tier, I'm not gonna lie to you. This beatbox is weak. I don't like it. It's pretty bad. I know lots of people say it's like A or S. I don't see it. It's too auto-tuney, and I think it is appalling to say that he beat Deadpool. Because Deadpool, this one's right there. I'm just kidding, it's S tier. It's my favorite beatbox in the whole show. It's so good. The melodies, the rhythm, everything. It's phenomenal. And now we have Patrick versus Deadpool, the finale. Patrick, yeah, I'll give this one an A tier. It's actually really, really good, and it's better than I used to think it was. But Deadpool's remaster is also A tier. This one beats Patrick for me. Patrick's actually going to be demoted to there in B tier. I know it's crazy for me to switch my opinion from there to there, but Patrick, my guy, you were good, but not as good as these beatboxes. That's why I'm going to put you in D, not D, B, and put Deadpool in A. And now we have the final beatbox of the series, the Verbal Ace beatbox. This one is shown in the finale, and I was told not to count it, but who cares? It's going in B tier. I love this one. So, my final ranking is F tier, Goofy Remaster. Terrible. Goofy. Also very bad, but better than the remaster. Cyborg Original. This one is terrible. Pikachu Remaster. Very bad. E tier. Cyborg Remaster. Better than the first one, but still very bad. Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob. Mediocre. Joker and Pennywise. Mediocre. D tier. Black Panther 3. Disappointing as heck. Darkseid. Pretty bad. Mickey Mouse. Good. C tier, Terminator, Groot, Pikachu, Thanos 2, and Black Panther. B tier, Verbal Ace, Terminator Remaster, Groot 2, Patrick 2, Batman, Patrick 1 Remaster, Pennywise Remaster, Patrick 4, SpongeBob 2, Deadshot Remaster, Joker Remaster, Deadpool Remaster. A tier is Deadpool 4, Pennywise 3, Mario, Groot Remaster, Deadpool 2, Sonic 2, Black Panther 2, SpongeBob Remaster, and now S tier, Sonic, Pennywise 2, Thanos, Patrick 3, and Deadpool.